Hey, yo, Five Tribe.
What up?
Let's welcome all our friends and enemies. Let them know this is Lakers land. Hey, yo, Tribe, holla at 'em, fam.
This is the Lakers and 5 Tribe, Lakers and 5 Live. DJ engineered it so you know that the vibe rise. Over here at Lakers, ain't no hezzies or pump fakes. You can hit the link, nigga, get your take.
It's the Lakers and 5 Live, you know that it's showtime. Facts with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrive, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright, in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. We colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in a passing lane.
Pass the rain, pass the rain, pass the rain. This is the Lakers and 5 Tribe, Lakers and 5 Live. DJ engineered it so you know that the vibe ride. I'm out.
Yo, 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 can y'all hear me? Press one if you can hear me. All right, I think we're good. My fault, y'all. Some technical difficulties, but what's up, Lakers and 5 family? It's your boy Joel here, aka Joe. We're gonna talk about some interesting topics today. But first of all, let me give the shout outs to everybody who pulled up. We got Big Major in the house. Salute to you, brother. He said, hold on now. Everybody, hold your horses and tune into the best damn Lakers and sports talk on the net. The Lakers and 5 family. Like, share, and sub to the channel. See, that's the energy we need here. But we love that, Major. Salute to you, brother. We got Trey all day pulling up. Appreciate you. Got my boy Lewis pulling up. Salute to you, brother. CJ the GOAT TV. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe to my man CJ the GOAT. We got H. Davis in the house. We got Tiffany Ned. We got fans of the Green Bay Packers. Okay, I see you. Yes, sir, Major. Salute, Richard. I don't know how to say the last name. I don't want to butcher it. But salute to you, brother. Thank you for pulling up. We got SRG in the house. Thanks for pulling up, too. So we got the same team running back. You know, we got LeBron James, of course, the one and only, the king from Akron. We got Anthony Davis with his unibrow coming back. Mr. the best defensive player in the league, the best two-way player in the league. Let me put respect on AD's name. We got D'Angelo Russell coming back. We got Austin Reeves, Lemon Daddy, coming back. We got the young prince, Bronny James Jr. coming back. We got Gabe Vincent coming back healthy, hopefully. Knock on wood. We got Jared Vanderbilt coming back. Y'all basically know everybody who's coming back, man. Now, we didn't make a lot of moves this offseason, and that's cool. Personally, for me, that's fine. You know, run it back. I'm okay with that. See what we have in December. Run it back. But the way I look at it is we ran out of syrup for the pancakes and the waffles, but we damn sure got some honey on the table, and we're going to use that honey. We're going to see, you know, we're going to make do with what we have, and that's cool. That's cool. But today we're going to talk about our team's predictions, not as a whole, but more so individually. So I put together a little something. You know how you give awards at the end of the season, like MVP, best perimeter defender? We're going to switch it up today. And I want to hear y'all opinions. Like, once I drop the link, you can come up here and give your take on who you think is going to be the MVP, the best perimeter defender, the best defender. Keyword, I said best perimeter defender and best defender. So two of them. The best shooter on the team, the sixth man of the year for our team. I don't care about the whole league. I'm talking about the Lakers here. Our X factor. So who do you think is going to make a difference that, you know, can really make an impact in any playoff series or any game? And the most expendable / most likely to be traded or released. Now, before I, you know, send the link out so y'all can come up, I'm going to go ahead and give my take. So, personally, I think we're going to be fine. And I'm pretty sure you guys know that we're going to be fine. You know, we're going to bust whoever we got to bust. Pause. But in my opinion, this list might shock you a little bit because I am leaving LeBron James off this list. Yes, I am leaving LeBron James off this list. No hard feelings. Salute to you, Laker girl. And the reason why I'm leaving him off the list is because I know what LeBron is gonna do. It's already expected. He's gonna kill. He got his little son, his little lion cub with him, Bronny, on a bench. You know, right there. He's gonna show off. He's gonna kill, man. So I'm not really worried about that. That's expected. But I'm gonna go down this list. So our team MVP, I'm gonna go ahead and say Anthony Davis. I think AD, he's gonna reach a new level. You know, I feel like he's taken that leadership role, which we've been waiting for. You know, a lot of people have been saying since AD's been here, you know, he's the Batman or he's the number 2 or, you know, he doesn't have that dog in him, you know, or Mr. Glass or, I can't see AD leading the team. I think this is the year, man. It's now or never for AD. And based off of what we saw in the Olympics, how he was blocking shots, moving his feet, he looked a little leaner, lighter. I think he's going to have a phenomenal season, an MVP type of level season. And obviously a defensive player of the year season. Now, we know the narratives, how they want to give it to the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert each time, or, Victor Wembanyama. That's cool. We get that. I'm not saying they're bad defenders or whatever, but we know AD, man. There's no reason why he should have been left off of DPOY, but that's neither here or there. He's my MVP of the season. Going to the best perimeter defender. This might shock y'all. So I don't think it's going to be Jared Vanderbilt. I really don't. Not because Vando isn't him, or not because he doesn't put niggas in prison, or, what Akon say, locked up. Not because of that, but of course, we know availability, but I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say Max Christie. Max Christie is a 6'6" guard. He's definitely going to get more playing time this season. Definitely more minutes. I think he has, if it was up to me, if I was JJ Redick, I would start him. Just for the balance. I would start him next to D'Angelo Russell. Just because you have that versatile guard who could guard wings. We saw him guard smaller guards as well. For example, Donovan Mitchell. And he guarded him in crucial minutes. So I'm going to go out and say Max Christie is really going to put on a clinic defensively. And we're going to say, not only us Lakers fans, because I feel like we know what Max has. He has the potential. But other fans around the league are going to be like, damn, where did this guy come from? Why didn't they play him last year? And hey, I'm going to say the same thing. But we know Coach Pockets. But and also, I feel like it had a little to do with politics as far as his contract. But again, that's neither here or there. The best defender. Now, the best defender in totality. I'm going to say Anthony Davis, like I said earlier. I think he's just going to be a menace, man. Especially with Christie and Vando, guarding the perimeter. That's going to take a whole lot of pressure off of AD. He's going to be able to roam a little bit. He is still going to have to guard some bigs, but I feel like JJ Redick he's going to be smart. He's going to play Christian Wood alongside with AD and LeBron as well. And that's going to help our defense tremendously. I mean, I've seen what they could do, like a glimpse of it versus Phoenix, versus Kevin Durant. They were extra switchy. They protected the paint. The transition defense was great, in my opinion. They guarded the three. Everybody was hustling. They just had that energy. So I think AD's going to be all over the floor. And AD loves to play defense. So, of course, he's going to be our best defender. Now, keep in mind, I said AD best defender and Max Christie best perimeter defender. Hey, salute, FYM. Thanks for pulling up, bro. Definitely want to hear your take on this later after I get this tape. Going on to the best shooter. And I'm going to keep this list. So when y'all come up here, if y'all need this list, you could just ask me. So the best shooter. I'm going to show some love to D-Lo. A lot of people have been down on D-Lo because of the playoff series and all of that, the donuts. Okay, cool. That's fine. But at least he got better, in my opinion, last year in the playoffs. We know what happened with Denver. We lost 4-1, but the thing that I looked at was D'Lo continuing to shoot. But since we're talking about the regular season, I think D'Lo is going to be our best shooter again. Last season, he shot 42% from three, 41.5 to be exact. We're going to round that up to 42. But we know how D'Lo was during the regular season. It's just he elevates our offense. He spaces the floor well. He's just that that crafty guy, that shifty guy that you can count on to hit a bucket, a three. I believe our brother JC said it a few weeks ago. He's like a mini version of Curry. When he's on, he's hot, he's scorching. He's unconscious from three. And I love that about D'Lo. I don't take anything away from D'Lo. I think he's going to be our best shooter from three again. With the honorable mention, Dalton Connect. Watch out for Dalton Connect off the bench. I think he's going to be our second best shooter. Now, our sixth man of the year. Speaking of the devil himself, I'm going to say it's going to be Dalton Connect. I think he's actually going to be in the running for rookie of the year, at least top three, in my opinion. Dalton is taking over that Taurean Prince role, I believe. I'm not saying he's the best defender or as good of a defender as Taurean Prince, but I think he's going to give you buckets off the bench. He's going to shoot from three. He's going to give you a whole bunch of pin downs, shoot corner threes. And I feel like that's the type of players you need around LeBron and AD. He's going to get hella open looks from the corner, from the top of the yard, wherever you name it. He's going to get open looks. If I had to put a finger on it as far as his points per game, I would say something fair around, since he's a rookie, I'm going to say 10 points. Now, he might shock a lot of people, and he might score more than that off the bench, especially if he's playing against the second unit. And we know how our bench was last season. Our bench could not score for anything. Anytime LeBron would sit down or AD would sit down, who was scoring off the bench? Gabe Vincent wasn't here. I was hoping Cam Reddish would be that guy, but Cam Reddish unfortunately wasn't here. Max Christie didn't get the minutes, the opportunity to score off the bench. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Dalton Connect. I'm not gonna sleep on Gabe Vincent too, but we don't know. He might be out of here, but he might not. Now, the next one, second to last, we almost done. Our X Factor, Jared Vanderbilt, the Vandalorian himself, man. And Vando is so vital to this team's success, in my opinion. He's, in my opinion, our second best rebounder. He shows that energy, that hustle, and you could tell it just leaks throughout the whole team. It's infectious. So things like that could change a game. Like it could tip a balance at any given moment. Any given moment. Like, for example, let's say we had Jared Vanderbilt last season for that Nugget series. Little key rebounds. I know people pointed out LeBron, getting out rebound by Aaron Gordon or not boxing out. That's fair. But let's say Vando was on the court. Vando's hustling for the rebounds. You best believe it. Rui's not the best rebounder. I'm not taking anything away from Rui. I still love Rui. But he ain't no Jared Vanderbilt on the boards. And he's not no Jared Vanderbilt defensively. We know that for sure. We all seen what Vando can do in the Warrior series. Shoot, the Memphis series. What he did against Luka that game when he first got here. And it leaked throughout the whole team. And we need that. Honestly, we need that. So I'm going to go Vando, our X Factor. Now, our last one. Now, this is kind of unfortunate. And not to be negative, but we know somebody's gonna have to go, unfortunately. End of the road, boys to men. We just signed Jordan Goodwin to a camp deal. And I hear we're looking at Jetty Osman, but we'll get into that later. But we're gonna obviously have to trade somebody or cut somebody. So this last one is most expendable and most likely to be traded or released. And I look at this roster and I look at the minutes from top to bottom. And although as much as I, would like this person to work out with this team, I'm gonna have to say Cam Reddish. Unfortunately, Cam Reddish. I'm gonna have to see he might be on his way out. I don't know if he would be waived or traded, but I think he might be, on the way out. But let me know what you guys think. Um, right behind him is Gabe Vincent. you know, Gabe Vincent and JHS, but I still have faith in JHS. But I think it's most likely Cam Reddish. Because we do need that open roster spot to sign a player. But if we're talking a trade, I think it'll be multiple players, maybe 2 to 3 players. But I think it would be Cam Reddish and Gabe Vincent, especially if we're trying to acquire a center like Jonas Valanciunas in December. We got to send the salary out, of course. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers, open up 3 spots just to have one more spot or that extra spot for the buyout market, because we've been proven to do this like through previous seasons. But yeah, those are my takes. So I'm gonna drop the link. And I'm gonna let y'all come up here and cook on who you guys think would be the MVP of our team, the best perimeter defender, the best defender, the best shooter, our 6th man of the year, our X factor, and our most expendable and most likely to be traded or released. All right, I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. Facts, H. Davis. I definitely want to hear what you got to say, man. I know you're gonna cook up something great. Yo, salute, Pink Major. What's up, man?
Joe Cool in the building. My damn nephew. What it do, man?
How you feeling today, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. That's a pretty good show you got going, man. I like those answers, man, and a lot of things you said. And I'm gonna agree with them. Might change up a few things, but so far so good, man.
Yeah, no problem. Just want to hear everyone's take, because overall, we know we're going to the playoffs. That's without a doubt.
Yeah, no question.
We're gonna smack some teams. In fact, during the regular season.
Facts.
But
yeah,
just trying to get some early predictions going on to see where everyone's heads at as far as like individually for our team. So
absolutely. I
I
can't wait to
table?
Yeah, we could do the round table.
All right, bet. So you could answer first, Major, since you pulled up. We got my man H. Davis second and Lewis third.
All right, cool. I can't wait to answer this, man. So let me hear that list one by one so I can answer thoroughly and completely so everybody can hear.
Yes, sir. So number 1, we got MVP of the team.
Okay, MVP of the team. AD, straight up. If we're leaving LeBron off, I'm going to go with AD like your answer. I'm going to take AD, man. He just got a different he was a different animal last season, and I believe that it's going to carry over to this, this season here. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He may not say it, but then again, he doesn't have to. We all know that those who are quiet are the most dangerous. So I think that AD is going to he gonna get crazy this year, man. So I'm going for MVP for the team for AD.
Facts. Yep. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So number 2, best perimeter defender.
Once again, I agree with you, Max Christie. Max Christie, because I believe that Max Christie will be unlocked. We kind of had glimpses of what he could do. He's like a 3-and-D guy. But with the system that we had, the system of coaches that we had, we didn't utilize him correctly. He's a big guard, 6'6". He has the speed. He has the height. He has a little bit of the weight, and he's athletic. He's an athletic guard too. So it's not like he's a cone and he can't jump up off the ground. So he's gonna prove to be very dangerous on the perimeter. Sort of like what we wanted Dinwiddie to do. Be one of those big guards like that and kind of guard the perimeter against smaller guards and guards about his size, like the Shea Gilgeous and stuff like that. He has enough height and athletic ability to hang with guards like that. So Definitely Max Christie for the perimeter defense.
Yep, definitely agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of people might misconstrue, perimeter defense with the overall
defense, right?
defense.
Right.
Which is leading to the third.
Mm-hmm.
Best defender. I'm pretty sure I already know who you're gonna say.
Hands down. It didn't even. I feel like I'm cheating Laker Nation by even answering this question, because I think we all know not only is he the best on the team, but he's top 3 right now in the league right now. That's with everybody else, and it's crazy. He's 6'10". Everybody else that's on that list, the DPOY OY list, is 7-footers.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is 6'10". He's significantly shorter than everybody else, yet he's still up there. So yeah, I'm definitely going for AD for the best on the team when it comes to overall defense.
And real quick, just to touch on that, pause. But a lot of people don't talk about how long he's been such a good defender.
Right.
To do it at this type of level, because AD's been in the league how many years? I would say more than 10 years, right?
Yeah, about 12 years, 13. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would say out of those 13 years, in my opinion, he's been a top 5 defender for, I would say, 9 of those years, or maybe even 10. And to see him just move like a guard or just move his feet and rim protect, like you said, at 6'10", that's actually crazy. And he doesn't get enough appreciation. But I hope he gets his due.
Facts.
But the next one, our best shooter.
Now, that there's different levels to it. Best overall shooter, best 3-point shooter. Or could I answer both?
Oh, you can answer both.
Okay, best 3-point shooter. We kind of spoke on this yesterday and the other day on my channel. D'Lo can get Curry-esque. He's proven time and time again he can go Curry-esque, and what we mean by that is that there's going to be nights where he can hit 6 threes like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then there's going to be times where he goes cold, but more often than not, he can get on the lines of Curry-esque. I'm not saying he's Curry, but Curry-like, when he can light it up and then have everybody afraid for him to even get the ball. They'll rather have anybody else on the team, including LeBron, than to have D'Lo open, because 9 times out of 10 he's gonna knock it down. So the best 3-point shooter for sure, not by far, but for sure, more than likely it's gonna be D'Lo. And once again, we keep LeBron off the list because I believe that LeBron, he could, just as a side note, I believe that he can light it up, again this year from 3 like he did last year. It was 41%. That's excellent for him. But for threes, I'm gonna go with D'Lo. And then overall shooting, you know what, man? I'm going to have to say probably, maybe Austin Reeves.
Ooh.
Maybe Austin Reeves. Maybe just, when I'm saying shooting, we saying mid-range. We saying getting into the paint where he can throw a floater up. Austin Reeves, I'm going to have to give him a little bit of grace. I don't want to. But just because he's not really going to be on any other parts of the list. But I'm going to say Austin Reeves because he can get hot too. He's shown he can get hot at times. And if he's been working on his craft and he's not doing 17 Euro steps and spins and all that, and he's actually trying to shoot the ball, I believe that he can be our best overall shooter this year.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that one. That's actually interesting. And it's funny you say Austin Reeves. I seen something today that said his pull-up threes is actually a higher percentage than his catch and shoot threes, meaning he's really good off the dribble.
Right.
I mean,
he needs time to shoot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So he could get, like you said, he could get hot at any minute, and we've seen it. He's very crafty.
Oh yeah.
All right, so our sixth man of the year, who do you think's coming off the bench and is just giving us that impact, that juice that we need off the bench, the points, the scoring, or whatever we need?
You know what, man? And that's a hard question, but I'm gonna answer it in a couple different ways. And this is all contingent upon whether these people start or not, because I'm gonna say, and then I want to talk about him a little bit down the line too. But if Christian Woods is on the bench, I got a feeling that Christian Woods is gonna be unlocked this year because he's another guy we didn't utilize correctly. And I want to remind people that Christian Woods is not too far removed from the season where he averaged almost 17 points a game before he came to the Lakers. He can score if you let him score. And he's definitely, it's going to tie into another one of your questions later down the line, but he's definitely going to be our secret weapon and dark horse as well. That's if he's sitting on the bench. Now, if he starts, then of course that goes out the window. He'll be a starter. Now, if Max Christie is on the bench, I believe that Max Christie, he's the next man up. I believe that Max Christie can easily go for sixth man of the year on the team. So it's all dependent on if they're coming off the bench or not. If either one of those guys are coming off the bench, I'm probably going to have to go Christian Woods over Max Christie. So probably more likely my answer is going to be Christian Woods, for sixth man for the team. Yes.
Okay. So you're saying like our Christian Wood is going to be our Nas Reed, that skilled big man off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh, perfect example. Yes, absolutely. He's going to be absolutely. Yep.
Okay. That's fair. I wasn't thinking him either. That's a good answer.
Come on with it. I've been waiting on this.
So our last one, unfortunately, the odd man out. Who's the most expandable, or most likely to be cut or released?
You know what? This is going to be an emotional take, which y'all know I rarely deal on emotions up here. But this is just something I simply want to happen because I just don't like the guy anymore. Never really did. But I think Cam Reddish is gone, or he should be gone. But not just him. I think Shamar Moore needs to leave too. You know what I'm saying? Go back to doing Tyler Perry movies. You'll be okay. I like you in movies. You know what I'm saying? Go back to Criminal Minds or something. But he's another one that needs to leave. And I want to say Jackson Hayes, but I can't say that now because we don't have another viable center to back him up. Now, if we're going for Valanciunas, like I believe we will, I'm giving like 85, 90% chance that we get him, then that's going to deem Jackson Hayes null and void. Now, that's assuming that they move AD to the 4 and Valanciunas don't come off the bench, which I don't think he will. So I'm going to leave Jackson Hayes alone, and I'm going to say Reddish, Gabe Vincent, and maybe JHS just because his name has been floating around a couple times.
Thanks.
So I'm gonna have to say those guys, and I want to say one bonus dark horse that we have that we keep overlooking, and I want to give a little grace to him. Not Bronny, because I kind of feel like Bronny is gonna be like a sleeper, but
Right.
Blake Henson is gonna be another dark horse nobody's gonna see coming. That's whoever we have, because the starting lineup that I have, if I had in my way the starting lineup that I put out there, that's still going to leave scorers on the bench, plenty of scorers on the bench. My lineup would be AD, LeBron, Vando, Max Christie to start at the 2, and then D'Lo. I wouldn't want to start D'Lo and Austin Reeves at the same time. But guess what that's going to do? That's going to leave Austin Reeves on the bench alongside Christian Wood, alongside Rui. These guys can score. Might not be much on defense, but we have a bevy of scorers on that. No matter which way, if LeBron and AD and them come out, no matter which way you want to go, we're going to score at will against teams this year, man. We have a bevy of shooters, and these guys are serious right now, bro, from what I'm seeing. They're all serious. So I just want to add that little tidbit in. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
And don't let me forget about the Blake Henson, because I want to ask the whole panel a question about that. But definitely thank you for your take. You know, all of your answers was great. We're gonna go on to the next person. I believe H. Davis came on second.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. Sorry about headphones off. I apologize.
You good, bro? So who do you think? Do you want me to go down the list for you?
Yeah.
All right. So first one is our team MVP.
AD.
AD. Okay. Why do you think it's gonna be AD?
Man, not because AD 30 minutes when I grew up. AD got that dog in him, man. I would say Bron, but Bron. Everybody knows Bron has accomplished a lot, but AD just got that it's go time.
Facts. Okay. Our best perimeter defender.
That's kind of hard to say. I'm gonna say Max because I'm gonna say Max because a lot of people sleep on Max, man.
Facts.
I know he hit 4 points a game last season, but I believe it's turning around. It's about to turn around, man.
Yeah, because it's like you almost got to play him because we paid him, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the third one, our best defender in totality, of all.
That's between AD and Vando.
Okay, Vando, AD and Vando. That's fair. Now our best shooter. Now you could be like Major and you could explain the different levels of shooting. I know there's mid range, the 3-point, whatever you feel comfortable with. But our best shooter.
And I know y'all gonna get mad at me when I say it. Major probably gonna get mad at me too, but I gotta go next. I have to.
Ooh.
Not because the man hit 30, but the Mexican girl probably gonna get mad at me too. You too, Lewis. But the man connect this. I'm like watching him going against.
Hold on, I can't get mad at that.
80. I'm like,
I can't get mad at that, brother. I can't get mad at that. I want Connect to hit, but I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just had to say, man, you good. I'm not mad at that at all.
You good. I'm not mad.
Man,
carry on, bro.
I was watching him light the GM up. I'm like, man, I gotta go Connect on that one.
Okay. So what do you think he's gonna shoot from 3? I have to throw a wrinkle in there.
Connect about probably 50% of 45.
Oh man. Hey, if he shoots 50, I mean, that's gonna be a record for one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I would like to answer that too.
Yeah, it probably means we probably gonna go to the championship too. But I can't even remember the last time we drafted a rookie that was just a sniper from 3.
Me neither. Me neither.
I mean, Josh Hart could shoot, but not at that level.
No.
And then Connect the 3 shooter too, though, man.
Yeah.
I want to before he goes, I want to answer that percentage too. I believe realistically, Dalton Connect when he
Okay.
comes in,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give him 42% straight up, 42%.
Okay. D-Lo numbers.
Carry on.
All right, H. Davis.
Uh-huh.
The next one is our sixth man of the year.
Ooh, 6 man. Wow.
Yeah, keep in mind we still have Gabe Vincent here, still have Dalton Connect, still have maybe Max Christie if he's coming off the bench. You know, like Major said, we still have Christian Wood. You know, it's a lot of pieces.
Wow. I don't know about that one. Probably gonna go AR.
AR. Okay. That's interesting. Now,
No.
I forgot to mention this. What if Vando starts and Rui's on the bench?
I'm good with that.
So do you think Rui is good enough to be our sixth man of the year?
I mean, that's kind of a hard question. But I don't think he capable if Rui look for the ball, cause sometimes Rui be in the dead zone.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Our X factor. Who could tip the scales and at any given moment, any game, any series?
Christian Wood.
Okay. Christian Woods. Are most expandable and most likely to be traded or released.
JHS. Gabe and Jay. I said Jalen Hood Shafino. I believe that's it right now.
Dang, you really want him gone?
Yeah, I don't like him, man. I mean, watching him when he played for Purdue, he ain't all that as everybody say that, man. He ain't. Saying he not. Everybody needs to stop saying he all that. He not.
Yeah. So you're not willing to give him, a little bit more time, or he just has to pack his bags and go?
You gotta pack his bags and get up out of here. Go to another team. Go to Detroit. Maybe Detroit can use him.
Hit the road, Jack.
All right. Thank you for your takes, man.
No
We
problem.
going on to Lewis, my dog Lewis.
Hey,
Yeah?
I don't even have to say it because Major already took everything out my mouth already.
Everything, huh?
Whoa.
Not like that, Major. But you know what I mean? Like he already spoke up on everything, so I ain't really gotta say nothing. He already summed it out for me. Everything I was about to say, he already summed it out.
Damn, the whole list.
Yep, the whole entire list.
Just move on to
Okay.
Laker girl, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Laker girl, I guess you up.
Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
All right, so we got our team MVP.
I have to go with D-Lo. I think the reason why I say D-Lo, I think this is the season for D-Lo to step up.
Wow.
That's a shocker.
Hey, hold up. So you go D-Lo over AD?
Hey, that's her opinion.
My answer.
Okay.
So
I
let me ask you a question, Laker girl. You said D'Lo is going to be the team MVP. I like that. But what do you think his stats are going to be if he's going to be the MVP?
I think his stats is going to be good this season.
Okay. Let's see. Our best perimeter defender.
What are the choices?
One more time.
Who are the players for best perimeter player? Like, what do you mean?
It could be anybody, but just to put in a category, when you think of best perimeter defenders, you'll think of like maybe your wings or your guards who's guarding, at the point of attack, maybe on an arc or in the half court offense or defense. So I would say like your Max Christie's, your Jared Vanderbilts, your Gabe Vincent's.
I have to go. I have to go with Vando on that.
Oh, okay, Vando. The return of Vando, Vandalorian. Okay. Um, our best defender in totality, like everything.
Best defender. I have to go with AD.
Facts. Okay. Our best shooter.
Best shooter. I probably have to think.
You said who?
No, I'm trying to think of an answer.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I probably have to go with Christie.
Ooh, Christie. Okay. What do you think, as far as percentage wise, he's going to shoot from the three?
I think he's gonna shoot about 50.
Oh, 50. We got two 50s here today, man. I love it. I love the energy. Two 50s. Okay. Our sixth man of the year.
Sixth man of the year. I have to give that to AD. I believe that AD is gonna have a big season.
Six man.
AD is the sixth man? Like off the bench?
Oh no, not off the bench. Sorry.
I'm like,
okay, wait, off the bench player. I have to give that to Rui. Sorry.
Rui. Okay. Okay. That's fair.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold up. You got
All right. So who do you think is going to be our X factor? Like who could change the tip of the scale or, the balance at any given moment?
I'll have to give that to LeBron, of course.
LeBron. Okay. We got our first LeBron. We got our first LeBron tonight.
I didn't get asked that question.
Oh, you didn't?
No, you didn't answer that question.
Oh, we going to come back to you, H. Davis.
All right.
The last one, the most expandable or most likely to be traded.
I have to say JHS and Gabe Vincent.
Okay, that's fair. Those are all valid, answers. Definitely respected. But H. Davis, back to you. You said your X factor. Who do you think is going to be the X factor for the team?
LeBron.
Okay. Why do you think he's going to be the X factor?
Man, when LeBron in the zone, it's a whole nother Bron. You never know what Bron we may see. We may see the headband Bron. We may see LeBron. Like I said, never know what LeBron we may get.
Facts. I mean, I think we getting gray bear, Bron. We never seen that.
I was going to say that too. Yeah.
Gray beard. Old man Bron, but
Come on.
definitely respected.
Mm-hmm.
We got DJ up here, man. The
What
host
up,
of Lakers
DJ?
at 5. Salute.
My guy, Jay.
Yeah.
What say
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Salute, DJ.
What up?
What up?
Here we go.
Yo.
You already know what time it is.
Not tonight.
What's happening?
Nothing
What up
much,
with it?
man.
Man, hey,
Just
y'all
this list.
let me know what y'all talking on. I'm talking about. I talk back. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
All right. So we just going through this list of team predictions.
I'll be back. I got a phone call I gotta make.
Oh yeah, no problem. So we got the MVP of the team, the best perimeter defender of the team, the best defender, the best shooter, the sixth man of the year, the X factor, and the most expendable, most likely to be traded or released.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
All right. So number one, our team MVP.
Give me Anthony Davis.
Okay. Why do you think it's gonna be AD?
I think and I hate to say this, man, but I think because it's gonna be either LeBron or Anthony Davis, right? I mean, that's team MVP. You know, those are our two captains. So the reason why I picked AD, and I hate to do this, but LeBron just, we it's just he's been doing the same things for the past, since he got to LA, right? Since like 2022, 2021. I mean, not since he got to LA, but since he won the championship, 21, 22, 23, 24. He's been doing pretty much the same thing. And I just think that it's just been we've become numb to it. You know what I mean? He's going out there and he's just easily dropping, 25, 26 points, averaging, averaging 7, assists and 7 rebounds, you know what I mean? And it's just like, that's just LeBron. That's just what he does. You know what I mean? I think we've become numb to it. You know what I mean? And I think because he's been great for all this time, it's just been like, we're used to seeing that. We're used to seeing greatness. You know what I mean? And so that's why I think that AD is just, I think he's gonna, and I think AD's gonna play more games. I think he's than LeBron James. You know what I mean? And LeBron's another year older. You know what I mean? So I just think AD's gonna stand out more, mainly because of the defense. I think when you talk about offense and defense, LeBron don't play that much defense anymore like he used to because he old. You know what I mean? He picks his spots on when he wants to, when he chooses to play that defense. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he gonna chill back on the defensive side, mainly because we need him on offense, and he knows that. He knows the team needs him on offense. You know what I mean? But AD's not. AD's gonna be there. You know what I mean? Every single game, he gonna bring it on both sides of the floor. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just think mainly because we're numb to it, bro. We've been seeing greatness from LeBron for so long. It's just like, oh yeah, another LeBron just dropped another 28 points and 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Like,
that's automatic.
I hate to say it though.
Facts. So the second one, we got our best perimeter defender.
Best perimeter defender. Give me Give me Max on that one. We'll roll Max Christie on that.
So we got like 4 Max Christies. So a lot of people think Max Christie is gonna be that guy.
Yeah, I think Max Christie. I was debating between Max and Vando, but I think Vando gonna take the more wing, the best wing player type of assignment. You know what I mean? And I think Max is going to be assigned the guard assignment, and most time guards are at the top of the key. You know what I'm saying? And I think, I think he's gonna get a lot more minutes this year. And I think he's going to stand out more than D'Lo and Austin. And I hate to say it, but I think he's going to stand out more than D'Lo and Austin, mainly because us as fans, we're already used to seeing D'Lo and Austin, and we already know, yeah, you're not good on defense, bro. So anything Max Christie does is going to stand out because we're just so used to seeing D'Lo and Austin. Yeah, no, you're not it. You know what I mean? And so when Max Christie does something, we're gonna be like, we're gonna pump him up like a lot. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. But I guarantee it's gonna happen, bro. And it ain't gonna be. Sometimes it may not be even like, like. Sometimes, and not all the time, but sometimes it may not even be justified because we may see like Max Christie may get like 1 steal in the game, right? And let's say like D'Lo or Austin may not get no steals, but they've done other things on the defensive side that don't show up on the stat sheet. So they really, if you watch the game, they pretty much play better defense. But since Max Christie got that 1 steal, we probably just like, nah, we're gonna give it to Max. Like, I think there's gonna be a lot of fans that probably just do that. You know what I mean? So that's just what I think. But I really think Max gonna do really good though, man. I think he's gonna get a lot of minutes too off the bench. So that's just where I'm at.
All right, now we got our best defender in totality.
Oh, that's gonna be AD.
That's the easy one. Yeah,
that's gonna be AD.
Easy one.
Yeah, it's AD, man. AD all the way.
All right. Our best shooter. Now it could be from mid-range, from 3, but who do you think is going to be our best shooter overall?
Best shooter. Let me roll with D'Lo.
Okay. Yeah, I think D'Lo too.
Yeah, I got D'Lo on that one.
Our sixth man of the year off the bench.
Oh, 6 men off the year off the bench. Okay, so the starting lineup that I think is going to roll out is pretty much the starting lineup that I think is going to be last year.
Right.
Again, that we talked about the starting lineup. I think it was yesterday, and I had brought up what I think the starting lineup should be, but I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think the starting lineup is going to be D'Lo, Austin, Rui, and I think it's going to be LeBron and AD. So now I got the main players coming off the bench that I think are going to be getting a lot of minutes are going to be Max Christie, Gabe Vincent, Dalton, and Christian Wood. Maybe Jackson Hayes, but I don't see that much from Jackson. I hope we'll see because Jackson Hayes, man, I know that last year it was Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood was averaging around the same amount of minutes, man, and I was just like, I would rather go with Christian Wood, but it is what it is. But we'll see. But I think those four for sure. So out of those four, our 6th man of the year, I think cancel out Gabe, cancel out Christian Wood, cancel out Jackson. So it's only between Max Christie and Dalton, and I think it'll probably be Max. And the only reason I say that, I think because Max will probably get more minutes than Dalton, but we'll see. But I think it's gonna be Max.
Okay. So we have 2 more. The next one is our X factor of the team. Who could tip the scale at any given time or moment, any game or any series?
Give me Vando.
Yep.
Give me Vando, man. I think Vando is that guy. He brings that. He's our energy guy. You know what I mean? Like he comes in the game, and again, I got him. I think he's gonna come off the bench, but I think when he comes in the game, bro, he brings that energy to where, he makes winning plays. You know what I mean? Like he's got that. What's that guy that used to play for us to bring the energy? Oh man, I can't the Stanley Johnson type of energy. You know what I mean? The Dennis Schroeder type of energy. You know what I mean? Like those guys just have this energy to where it's just like when they come in the game, the tempo rises. You know what I mean? All of a sudden now LeBron and AD got a little more pep in their step. You know what I'm saying? Like they just like, oh man, like you know what I mean? And they just make winning plays. You know what I mean? Like they start diving for balls. They start freaking deflecting balls out of bounds. You know what I mean? They getting into fights. You know what I'm saying, with the opposing team because they want to grab a rebound or something like that, and then they're fighting over the ball and they snatch it and somebody ends up falling on the floor, and it just brings more. It makes you more want to watch the game even more, pay attention to the game even more. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't just a back and forth type of deal. You know what I mean? So I think Vando just brings that. So I think, I got Vando being the X factor for us.
Okay. Our last one, the most expandable and the most likely to be traded off the team or released. Unfortunately.
Right, yeah, unfortunately, man. Yeah, I think damn. Yeah, I think see, that's tough. That's tough. I think unfortunately, I think JHS will probably get put into a trade. I think we'll see though. I mean, he's if he's not balling in the G League, then yeah, he's probably gonna be traded, put in the trade, and mainly because we just signed that one guy. What's that guy's name that we just signed yesterday?
Goodwin.
Yeah, that guy, that Goodwin guy. So I really think they're gonna see what he brings to the table, and I think that because we could still keep him on the South Bay Lakers. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they might end up just keeping him on the South Bay Lakers, and if that's the case, hey, sorry JHS, you making about like $3.8 million, man. We may end up having to use you in the trade, bro. So you may be saying bye-bye to JHS. We may be saying bye-bye to Cam Reddish. He may get put into a trade, So yeah, bro, that's I got those two for sure going. And well, it depends on who we trading for, to make the money match. But those two I think are going to be in the package for sure. So
Yeah, I agree. But that's it as far as the list. If you guys want to do free for all, I know Major, you had something to say.
what's
After
happening,
everybody is
Major?
done.
My guy, what it do? What it do?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Joe, if it sounds like a little echo, I'm cleaning up the bathroom. But don't forget about Blake Henson, bro. You told
Oh
us to
yeah.
remind you about it. Yeah, want to speak on him.
Oh, yeah.
Just give him some shine because we kind of overlooking him, and I believe that he's going to be, if not the dark horse, he's going to be a dark horse. Because the guy can shoot, man, and there's no telling what he's doing, what he's working on in the lab now. And I know defense is something that we was kind of thinking about, worried about. But if he's working on that, man, and he's getting those shots up, and it can translate to the league, to for the team, he can be a dangerous weapon coming off that bench, man.
Yep. But the question I had to ask you guys or the panel, I know you mentioned Blake Henson. Do you think that the Lakers are, keeping these guys around because it's almost like they know they're going to make a trade? They're going to have to make a move. So it's going to create opportunities for Blake Henson. They just signed Jordan Goodwin to a camp deal.
Right.
I'm hearing they're interested in Jetty Osman. He played with LeBron. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's kind of like little hints like, okay, we're about to make a move. Like we see that we have to improve the team, but
Right.
some people might be, really going out.
Well, we just signed somebody else like an hour ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
We just signed again, these are all exhibit 10s. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But but yeah, we just signed some guy named Valero Adam, something like that. Hey, y'all can go look it up.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, hold on, I got it right here, bro. Hold on, let me get to the correct name for y'all. Vincent Valero Bodon. I'm sorry. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Vincent Valero Bodon. That's his name, Vincent Valero
Bodon.
That nigga sound like he could shoot.
Right. For real, huh? Yeah.
But
yeah,
you know what, man?
So his stats, I mean, it's not as well. Here's the thing. So in 10 games, he shot. He played about I think 16 minutes a game in 10 games, and he averaged like 40% from three. Right.
Damn, that's not bad.
So you like, yeah, right. That sounds good. But then you go to like that was just the first 10 games. Then the regular season games, the 5 games, he played 5 games and he played same amount of minutes, I think. But he only shot like 30% from three in those 5 games. So average around like 35 if you go a little more than that because he shot 10 games.
Yeah.
And about 37. So but he's 6'9", 200 and I think like 205, 208 pounds, something like that. So I'll go into more detail with it, when I do my my freaking what you call my solo show because I'm gonna do a solo tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So yeah, we just signed him today. So yeah, that goes to Joe's point.
We talked about this yesterday. Remember when I was saying that there's a method to the madness, man. This is why the closer it gets to the season, I get more and more quiet. I stop caring about us getting, trading for a big name piece or getting somebody in free agency that's a big name. When I saw that we got the coaching staff that we got, after that, I was like, you know what? Let the chips fall where they may. I'm cool. I'm totally cool with running it back with what we have, with the added pieces that we have. But there is a method. There's a method to the madness. See, everybody's out there, building the Avengers and the Justice League or whatever to try to beat certain other people or whatever, because they don't think that their team was good enough last year to do it. So they think about adding these pieces. That's going to get them to the promised land. But here's the thing that people keep overlooking. All these players that's teaming up with other players and stuff like that, we played all of these guys when they were on other teams last year. So it's not like they're changing, like they're any different. It's the same player. They're just going to go team up with an Embiid now, or to a Wemby now, or whatever the case may be. But that's going to mean little or nothing to us, because if we can, and I believe that the coaching we have this year is going to translate over to the floor. And based upon the starting lineup that DJ gave yesterday, if we go with that starting lineup, that the balance on the bench, the bench will be considered deep. We would be considered to have a deep bench, because everybody can score on the bench now. Everybody. Even if we go with the lineup that I had. You know what I'm saying? It keeps Austin Reeves on the bench, got Rui on the bench. Not going to be much in defense, but look at the shooters that we've acquired. We got Blake Henson. I believe that he's going to be one of those shooters that could just shoot no matter what stadium is, no matter how bright the lights are. Some people shrink in moments when they're supposed to be shooters. They'll shrink in big lights. But I believe that kid is going to shoot. If he see a hoop in front of him, he going to shoot it, and it's going to go in. And the same thing with Connect as well. So with what we have now, if we don't do anything else after this, I'm cool. If we go get a Valanciunas, man, that's cool too. But if we don't, I know that we're putting all these Exhibit 10 contracts together because there's got to be a method to the madness. And see, I explained in Exhibit 10 a couple weeks ago. Well, you got to just break it down. What does exhibit mean? Exhibit means to showcase something. It's to show something. These Exhibit 10 contracts is pretty much these players' chance to show what we can do. Hey, man, this is why I'm on your team. This is why you should keep me. You know what I'm saying? That also, it's almost like a showcase of talent, whereby, for those players that don't make it to the team, make it to the big squad, they may get picked up from by other teams. So they're kind of showcasing why they should be in the league and why they should be getting, a roster spot, so to speak. But while they on our Laker team, they're looking for roster spots. And those guys, those 10 guys, those Exhibit 10 guys, you can best believe they coming in hungry. Because they want your spot. You know what I'm saying? We can shake hands and practice and all of that. But you think they ain't looking at the Austin Reeves and they ain't looking at Ruiz and the other starters? Well, they know they ain't taking LeBron or AD spot, but everybody else is fair game. D'Lo, Austin Reeves. If your name ain't LeBron or AD, all systems are go. I know if I'm out there, I'm on the 10-day contract. I'm gonna show you why I should be your third star. So ain't no telling what these Exhibit 10 guys are gonna do, man. It just looks real, real dangerous out there in those waters in Lakerland, man. So that's why I'm not. As the days go by, I'm less and less worried. Everybody's scrambling. Oh man, what? Everybody want to see what the Lakers doing because we ain't talking. And the most dangerous person is the person that's the most quiet. Be careful. That's all I got to say. I really don't have much to talk about these days now. I'm just at the wait and see stage that I usually get to, like around first, second week of September. And then every day after that, I'm like, okay, let's see what we're going to do. They're about to ramp up, training camp. They're going to wrap up their practices and stuff like that. So it's about to get real stupid out here. So just stay tuned. That's all I can say. Stay tuned.
And I like how they're doing these Exhibit 10s, like you said, they want these, I'm not going to say bottom feeders because no one's a scrub on the team, but they want like their Cam Reddish's job, the Gabe Vincent's job. But this is also going to light a fire under them and say, hey, we got to be competitive. We got to stay healthy because if we're not, we could be out the door like very soon. It's almost like a reality check. So I like how they're doing these Exhibit 10s. I want them to bring in more. You can give as many Exhibit 10s out as you want, I think. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man.
Hey Joe.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Out of all the trade talks that we talk about, what is the most likely trade you see possibly happening by the trade deadline?
Honestly, I would say Jonas, but I know New York is hungry for a center, you know,
Big
and
facts.
I would say they would go for Walker Kessler, but knowing the Jazz's asking price, it's a little too high. And I think New York only has one first round to give, but maybe swaps. But what is that going to be if New York's going to be a good team? So I
Right.
think they're going to go for a Jonas, which leaves us to probably going to have to get Walker Kessler. You know, we already had that relationship with Utah, and I think we're going to turn that 2027 pick. I think that's what we gave them. We're gonna make it unprotected, and we're gonna have to add another first, and probably some other fillers. But
Yeah.
I can see that Walker Kessler trade happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I said the same thing about what do you call it? Jonas. I think Jonas is probably heavy. Yeah, you're right. New York, they're gonna and again, I've said this before. I think New York only has the 2026 first round pick that they own for a couple years. Actually, I don't think they have another one until I think it was 2030 something.
Jeez.
So yeah, they spent all of it for freaking what's his face, Bridges. They spent all of it for him, man. You know what I mean? They gave freaking Brooklyn a lot. So but yeah, I think I would like for us to go after Jonas. But yeah, I wouldn't like I said, I wouldn't be mad at Walker Kessler. But yeah, I think that can definitely happen. You lift the restrictions off 2027, give him another first round pick, and then that'll do it right there. And Walker Kessler is only making what 2.8. Oh, how much is he making now?
Yep. I think 2.8. So that's JHS right there.
Yeah, for real. That's JHS right there. We're gonna give him another THT. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah,
I was also
that.
looking at New York's first round picks. It's interesting. They have Washington's first round, so I think they're going to get that back.
Damn.
Wait, they have who?
They have Washington's first round protected pick. It's Washington, so I think they're going to get that back.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they could. Yeah, that can happen, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. I just man, and I would be shocked if well, I don't know, man. It is New York. I don't know, because I would be shocked if New York gave a first round pick for Jonas Valanciunas, just because I don't think he's worth a first round pick. But
right.
But hey, in New York, I think they going all in. I think they trying to win. You know what I mean? And so they going all in. So maybe they just say, "F it, we're gonna go ahead and just do it anyway." Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, if they do that, then man, I'm still debating on whether I would give a first round pick for Kessler, man. I'm like, man, should I don't know, man. But
man,
he's a good player.
Yeah, he is. You know what, man? And I know this is beating a dead horse, and I really try not to do it, man, but I really want Zach LaVine, man. Not like that. Pause. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? I hear y'all minds going back and forth. Nah, but no. I want the dude on this team, man. You put him somewhere, man. If we can get him, I'm still looking to get him. He wants to come. It's almost like he's sitting around waiting. He's like, I don't care. I'm not auditioning for nobody else. I don't care about the Bulls. I don't care about anybody else. I want to go to the Lakers. He just ain't really came out and said it directly. I think he's going to get tired of just saying, man, look, I'm tired of this. Y'all know where I want to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with me, man. Okay, you want to come over here, man? Take 13, 14 million off your contract and make it, 29, 30, whatever. But I'm willing to give whatever they want to get this guy, man. And there's not a person that's not AD or LeBron on the team that would be on the starting lineup that will be expendable if they came asking for it. I'm telling you, if they ask for Reeves and we can give Reeves up, I would give him up in a heartbeat. If they wanted D'Lo, I would give him up in a heartbeat, because this dude is he's a multi-level scorer.
Right.
And he plays better defense than both those guys combined. So I would not mind, giving up those guys to get LaVine, but I want that. That's what I really want, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if we can get a center, a cheap center, that's cool. But I really want to get Levine on this team.
What happened to Moses Brown?
I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about Moses lately.
Yeah, I don't even I don't even know if he's South Lakers either.
Yeah.
I'm about to find out. I'll find out for you though, bro.
Yeah. And then I'm also looking at something DJ said a while back. He said about we need to look at life after LeBron. Are we cool with AD and Austin Reeves? You know what I'm saying? Number 1 and number 2. I would rather if we get a healthy Levine coming to the team. Let's say we can't get a Giannis or a Shea or Luka or whoever, another bona fide star. Then I would elect to go for the best perennial star that we can get. Somebody who has all-star capabilities. He can be nuclear at any time. I would much rather see a AD Levine than an AD D'Lo or AD Austin Reeves. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at it from that standpoint.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. With that too, like this is why it was, in my opinion, I think it was very, 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 very critical to trade for Zach LaVine this offseason. If they were going to do it, I don't think of course, I don't think they're going to do it now. But if they were going to do it, they should have did it this offseason, mainly because he's making $43 million, and right now you have the contracts to add up to get to that $43 million. You know what I'm saying? But next year he's making more money at $45 million, and then and we're gonna have less contracts to trade next year. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because we're not gonna have D'Lo's contract anymore. D'Lo's gone. You know what I mean? And D'Lo was he was in that trade package. It was going to be, of course, D'Lo and Rui were the main pieces, and then they were going to be shipped out and go over there to the Bulls, and you add another piece in there, another like $10 to $15 million piece or something like that, or I forgot the trade package we had made up, but that he goes up to 43. You know what I mean? But next year you're not going to have D'Lo's contract, so you're going to have Rui, Austin, Vando, you know what I mean? But it's going to be tougher because he's making more money now. So you got to, instead of adding 3 player contracts, now you got to add 4 just to get to his contract. So it just makes it a little bit more difficult. Not impossible, just a little bit more difficult, man. So yeah, it's that's why I was like, man, if they can just, man, I wish they would. I had the perfect one, bro. Just trade for Zach LaVine, pick up Tyus Jones. I thought that would have been the perfect freaking, off season for me, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, let me. I'll be back up there, Joe.
Okay, no problem. But it's funny you said Zach LaVine, Major, because I think the Bulls just signed THT. And that's another shooting guard. Like, and the Bulls are loaded with shooting guards now. Like, I don't get it. So, I mean, I do think they're gonna move off of him. And DeRozan already went to the Kings, so it's like, where is Zach LaVine gonna go? And if I'm the Lakers, I'm gonna keep on holding out a little bit more as long as you can. Just get to December 15th, and we'll go from there. And I'm gonna press Chicago. I'm gonna say, give me a first, or give me like 3 seconds to take back for taking Zach LaVine's contract.
Right.
And then I'm gonna use them assets, and I'm gonna go add that in like a Walker Kessler trade.
I agree with that.
See, I think we need a strong center, though.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. But shoot, if we get a Walker Kessler and pair that with AD, that's gonna be crazy, man.
Uh-oh.
And we keep Vando and Christie. Like, come on now. Like, our defense is set for years. Defense won't be a problem at all.
Right.
It's gonna be over.
For you Denver fans that's in the chat, it's over for y'all too.
Oh yeah, it's over. Shoot, I think we might even. No, let me not say we gonna sweep them, but we might 4-1 them. We get Levine and Kessler, we might 4-1 these boys.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody got anything else to say, man?
All I'm gonna say is I can't wait till the 25th because that's when they start training camp, and on the 25th of this month.
Oh, this month?
Yeah, they start training camp on the 25th.
That's what. Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Couple weeks, and I think LeBron is doing his mini camp before they go to training camp.
Oh wow. Laker girl said, "I'm checking everything out from beginning to
I ain't
end."
playing. I am. No.
Yeah, I think LeBron needs to go back to them Taco Tuesdays, to build the chemistry up. Oh, for real, man.
Taco Tuesday. Yep. For real.
Whatever it takes. The Madden leagues, the 2K tournaments, build that chemistry up, man. We gonna need it.
Hey, matter of fact, do Taco Tuesday on Taco Thursday, Taco Friday. I don't give a damn. Just do it all.
Facts.
Y'all got that new 2K yet?
Man, yeah, it's actually fun, man. Like they implemented some things from the old 2K, like the park. I like that.
Mm-hmm. And my guy was playing it on a snap.
Yeah, it's live, man.
Yeah, that's why JC ain't pulled a kill penalty yet because he over there playing 2K.
He probably has a kid.
JC probably got it. I know Angry got it. FYM probably got it too. FYM said he was getting it the other day.
FYM in the chat.
Yeah.
I see. Come on, Q.
Hey, salute, Q. He said, I'm on the Sixers, man. Yeah.
Hey, Cuba, pull a kill panel so I can cook you right now.
You know what that means?
Pull up, brother.
You know what that means when Lewis tell him pull up?
Because I'm finna cook you. You shouldn't have said the 76ers, boy.
Hey, real quick, do y'all think Jetty Osman is better than Cam Reddish? Would you have Jetty Osman? Jetty Osman.
I don't know who dude is. No cap.
Yeah.
He played with
that name sounds familiar. Like I heard that name before, but
Euro guy. He used to play with the Cavs, and then he went to the.
Yeah. He did play with the Cavaliers. Yeah, I was like, that name do something familiar.
Oh.
Yeah, he way better
than Cam Reddish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I forgot we had Cam Reddish.
I thought Cam was actually gonna do something when he came over here to Lakers, but after I seen what his game looked like, I was like, dude, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah, I was hoping he would score more at least.
Yeah, like you over there on your old team balling out, but when you come over here to Lakerland, you don't want to produce like you would before you came over here.
Malik Beasley was the same way.
Heck yeah.
Oh, man.
Again, the crazy part is he go back to what was it? Milwaukee, and he start balling. I'm like, what the heck? What, y'all scared because of the lights?
He's still with Milwaukee, or did he go somewhere else?
I think he's still over there.
Well, Milwaukee.
I think he's still over there in Milwaukee. I think.
I don't even think he's gonna get any playing time for real, because I know they got Torian and Gary Trent.
Yeah, but knowing Darvin's scam over there, he might try to talk to head coach. He might try to talk to head coach over there, be like, "Hey, put in Cam. I mean, not Cam, but put in what's his name?
Malik.
Malik. put in Malik for a minute.
Yeah, I would
I
not do
don't.
that.
I don't see the Bucks going anywhere. I
Me
see
either.
New York beat them in Boston, of course.
Yeah. I don't even see Miami going nowhere though, to be honest. I don't even think Miami gonna go nowhere this year.
You know what's
Miami
gonna
didn't
be?
add anybody, right?
You know it's gonna be crazy.
What?
That first game when Darvin come back to crypto, he gonna get booed, and that's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Darvin scam.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Everybody gonna be booing
He
him.
gonna come back to crypto. Mm.
Man,
Girl gonna be on the panel laughing.
we all is.
Didn't they boo him already in the arena? So it's not like he's not gonna be used to it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Shoot,
But
they
it's
were
probably
saying
gonna be
fire him.
it's probably gonna be louder though,
Oh
compared
yeah.
to what it was when he was on our squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be real hostile.
Yeah. He gonna be like, do I go back to the locker room and get on the bus? Or do
Damn.
No, what he gonna do is he gonna grow his hair back and grow a beard and a mustache out. So thinking ain't nobody gonna recognize him. He gonna put one of those he gonna put one of those disguises on that had a glass and a big nose. We're gonna be like, who the hell is that?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So he gonna flood the sky, huh? A Halloween costume, huh?
Yep. Yeah, man. But it's gonna come down to how these coaches resonate with the players and vice versa. And I do believe that all the players is gonna take pretty decent to the coaches, because I heard Matt Bourne speaking on it. He was talking about Nate McMillan, and he was saying that Nate McMillan is, Nate McMillan is that old school type coach, and that doesn't work for today's NBA players. And I said, well, see, that's exactly the thing we need. I think we've gotten away from the game, and these players have become more spoiled now because of the contracts that they have. And they're not out there really. There's not a lot of them out there playing with passion. But the type of coach that he is, he's going to make sure that he endorsed passion out there again. Like, okay, yeah, I know you're making $20-30 million, but also you have a job to do. You have a consumer. The fans are the consumer. They're coming out here. They're paying big money to see you guys, perform and put on a show. So you're gonna give them the best show. I mean, if you do a job for somebody, you expect to be paid handsomely. But also, if that person's gonna pay the money, they expect you to do the job thoroughly.
Yep.
Yep.
So I think that these guys, it would behoove these guys to get out here and put on the best show possible. You got this God-given talent, the God-given skill. Forget about the Laker lights and all of that. Because a lot of these people, they come over here, they're afraid to play under the lights. And I implore them, if you can't deal with it, Kobe said it himself, it takes a special type of player to be over here. If you can't deal with it, then tell your agent, send you anywhere but here. Because when you don't live up to that championship heart, that winning tradition, we gonna boo your ass, and we gonna boo you relentlessly too. You know what I'm saying? This organization is unlike any other basketball organization out there in the NBA. We hold our players to a certain standard, and we expect them to put out like that. So don't come over here unless you're ready to get out.
That's true.
I agree.
Yep.
Hey, Lewis, this man, it looked like Cuba want to cook you, man.
Man,
So
Cuba, for the last time, Wemby is not gonna be there.
Man, you got one more time to say something like that, and you better pull it, because I'm gonna cook you right now.
No, you're not, Cuba. You know that. Cuba know
I'm
that.
gonna cook you like brisket right now. You better,
Brisket.
Hey, this man George the Truth. He said y'all didn't boo when the bubble ship happened. Why would we do that?
No, why would we boo? See, here's let me turn on the griddle right quick. I'm tired of these damn haters, bro. Tired of these haters. Hey, you look, hey, don't you? Hey, if you ever come over to my show, man, I gotta be PG over here, but you better never come to my show, because in my show we talk how we want to, and I really want to say some things that I can't say, so I'm gonna say it like this. Here's the thing. Everybody's talking about the bubble chip. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a show on it. You're talking about the bubble chip, right? Guess who recognizes that as a legit championship? The NBA commission. The NBA recognizes that as a real championship. You know what that means when the NBA recognizes that as a real championship, like they did the in-season tournament? They recognize that as a form of a title. Not saying that it's a part of the the world title or whatever the case may be, but it is a winning thing. It's a winning piece that's going to go down in history books. The NBA, if the NBA recognizes that, and the players, old and young players, recognize that the 2020 championship is a legit championship, not a bubble championship, a legit championship. Do you know what that means? That means that we don't give a damn about what you haters is talking about. Y'all don't play the game of basketball. We spectate. Spectators, all you gonna do is spectate and give an opinion. But the NBA, the people who run this thing, the players who play this game, they all recognize that as being a legit chip. In history books, it's not gonna say 1987 title, 1988 title, 2000 title, 2001, 2000 title, and then get all the way up to 2020 and say, oh, asterisk bubble chip. Because guess what? If because we had no control over how COVID happened. You know what we was doing before COVID? Was we not the number one team in the West before COVID? Did we ask COVID? Did we ask COVID to pop up? Did we ask players to say, hey man, I want to go home, I don't want to play? Everybody that was in the bubble that participated in that had the same opportunities we had. So I don't want to hear that bull crap about it not being a legit championship. When the history books go to write it, the score in the history books, it's going to say 17 chips, not 16 and a half, not 16 with an asterisk, not 16.5, 17 chips. Knock it off. Knock it off. See, that's why haters, man, like I know haters are needed to kind of like push things, whatever, man. But I don't take kindly to haters, especially when we hate on the Lakers, because I'm the guard dog over here. When it comes to the Lakers thing, there's nobody above me. I'm the guard dog over here. You heard DJ say it. I'm defending under. They back me up too. All that hating, man, you focus on what your team is going to do next month. Focus on what your team is going to do next month. If you don't have a team, you really shouldn't be talking. Yeah. Period. The only people that can talk is the Celtics, and the Celtics can barely talk.
Right.
Now,
not a Mr. A1.
Now I'm gonna let Lewis go ahead and serve y'all some potato salad. I just gave it. I'm gonna let H. Davis go ahead and serve up the beans, and I'm gonna let Joe go ahead and do the peach cobbler.
Hey man, you gotta be good with it.
And then Laker girl could bring the Kool-Aid.
Oh, Laker girl gonna go first, huh?
Watch and learn, man.
Yeah, all y'all haters said y'all just love to hate on our Lakers, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but this year we gonna cook y'all like everything that you eat. I don't care what it is. We gonna cook you.
Fast food, slow food, Chinese food, Lakers in 5.
Everything. And when we cook you, George, we don't want to hear nothing. All we want y'all to do is cry. That's all we want. That's all we want y'all to do is cry like a baby. Because that's all y'all gonna do anyway. So get ready for it.
River, huh?
Yep. Don't worry, we gonna have a bottle of milk ready for y'all too. So get ready.
A bottle of milk.
Yeah, that's how we do it, man. That's how we do it. But man, I want to take time out to commend Joe, man. You know what I'm saying? I see Joe or hear Joe up here, man. It's automatic click. I don't care what I'm doing. You know, he's one of the seriously, man. I'm not just saying that because you up here, man. I told DJ, I said,
Nah,
man, you one of the few people, man, that you know what I'm saying, when you're running the show, bro, like I'm gonna pull up regardless, because you know I'm gonna support. I'm always gonna support. I'm a member, a family member of the channel. But
Facts.
God damn.
Let me say
Somebody
something real
cooking?
quick, Mage, after you.
okay, yeah. So yeah, I just want to commend Joe for the show he put on, man. The questions he asked is bar none, man. I mean, there's some good questions that I was dying to answer because
Mm-hmm.
I wanted somebody to pose those questions out there as to who we think would be impacts. It's kind of like what I asked on my show from the Dalton Connect and Bronny standpoint.
Yeah.
What type of impact do you think the young guys would have? And Joe came up and he knocked it out the park, man, with another amazing show. So I definitely had to come up here, man, and show up. And Joe, if you ain't already, man, go subscribe to my channel. And then I love to have you come over there, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up for sure.
Yeah, so that's all I want to say, man. And shout out to what I'm saying, Laker Girl, man. Go subscribe to her. I'm always gonna push her channel. Subscribe to Lakers in 5. Anybody else up here that's a part of the family that's got a show going on, please go support your brothers and sisters, man. It's Lakers to the casket drop or till they cremate me in the oven. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yep.
That's how they do it.
And like I said, if y'all got a problem with a Laker girl, I'm her security guard, so get ready for it, because I will boot y'all out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Lewis.
Hey,
Yeah,
Corey, don't believe the hate. They may predict us at 11th, but they ain't seen this Laker team, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
They ain't seen it, man.
Yo, salute.
What's
What
up?
up, Mr. 81?
What's up, Mr. 81?
What's up? You said they said they're predicting we're gonna be 11th seed. Is that what they said?
No. So no, we were just doing like team predictions, like individually. If you want to give your take on it, you want
Like
to cook up on it.
individually, like predictions of like what the season, like our record, or
Yeah, they said we're gonna be 11th
No.
on ESPN.
I can't take ESPN seriously. I think we're gonna be maybe a 6th or 7th seed, but I want us to be a 5th seed.
Yeah, we were talking about like individual, like all right, for example, we got the MVP, best perimeter defender, best shooter, sixth man of the year, the X factor, and the most likely to be cut or traded. If you want to cook up on those. If you want to go one by one, you can.
X Factor, I'm probably gonna have to go with Christian Wood.
Okay.
And I know he didn't really put up like the greatest stats last year.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't really used properly by Darvin Ham. But I feel like he's improved his defense a little bit. He's not the greatest defender, but he can get block shots on the weak side and stuff like that.
Facts.
And then he was like locking up. I wouldn't say locking up, but like he was playing pretty good defense on Kevin Durant. You remember that game against Phoenix?
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned that one earlier. Like him and AD, they just look beautiful on the court together, man.
They have that chemistry. They have that
Pause.
chemistry. They have that chemistry together on the Pelicans. Remember, they were teammates on the New Orleans Pelicans. I don't know. I think it was 2019. I don't remember, but yeah,
2019? No, wait.
I think so. Or was it before that? I don't remember, but I know they were teammates.
Yeah.
And then who else? Man, the Anthony Davis disrespect got to stop, man. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year last year. Like, he got robbed. Like, there's no way you could tell me that Rudy Gobert is better than Anthony Davis, like, offensively and defensively. Like, I always thought he's overrated.
Who, Rudy, right?
You said Rudy Gobert, I think.
Yeah, I think Rudy, he's a good defender. I'm not gonna say he's not a good one, but I definitely do think he's, overrated.
Like, he has no offensive bag. He can't create for himself. Can't really keep the defense honest. And, like, every time he tries to go to the basket, like, they cook him. Like, you remember that game, like, Dallas, like Luka Doncic cooked Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought he was overrated, but Anthony Davis. I feel like Anthony Davis. He's probably more focused on winning a championship than winning the defensive player.
Yeah, that's how it should be, to be honest. I mean, I
Mister,
think
you gotta stop capping, bro.
salute Bees. How you
Oh,
feeling?
What
damn.
up, B?
Oh, damn.
You gotta stop capping, Mister 81.
About what?
Somebody woke
I ain't capping about what?
these up. Oh, Lord.
Mhm.
And then who else? I
You
said
Man,
come
Bees
here,
about to cook.
you come in here talking about defensive player of the year, and then as soon as you said your little rant, you went straight to offense to describe
yeah, I don't know what I was just ranting
it.
about.
Yeah, you sound crazy.
What up,
And then
Bees?
who else I was trying to think of? Sixth man of the year. I think Austin Reeves could win that.
Hey, you just gonna run right past that,
What up, Bees?
What up, Lewis? How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
What's good,
Marshall,
B?
Mr.
Good.
Davis, Joe,
What's
how
good?
y'all doing?
Good.
I'm
How you
good.
Yeah,
doing?
Hey,
good.
I don't think ESPN is too far off. I got the Lakers as 9 through 11, bro.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh
You
man,
gotta be kidding me, bro. That's a
here
terrible
we
take.
go,
I'm about
man.
to quit, bro.
Oh,
No,
Man.
and I'm not
okay.
hating, bro. I really honestly think that LeBron and AD playing in the Olympics is going to increase their chances of injury. I think they're gonna miss a lot more games this season.
I mean, that's not a bad take. I get what you're saying.
What it do, Bees?
Hey, what to do? I'm not
Let-
saying that the Lakers are bad. I'm
Yeah.
saying that I think, especially LeBron, I think LeBron needed to sit down this summer and just rest and conserve himself for the season.
Because age too plays a factor into it.
You know what I'm gonna say? This what I'm gonna say. Then I gotta bail out, so I gotta get ready for work. See, here's the thing. it I can't I almost can't get it out because damn Paul, yay.
Yo,
Hey,
Oh, my God.
I knew that was coming.
Well, leave it in then.
bear with me.
Oh, my
Leave it in,
God.
bro.
Bear with me,
Leave
goddamn
it
it.
in
Bear
more,
with me.
bro. I'm
Hey,
saying.
bear with me, man. I'm trying to be serious here, man. I can't tell y'all nothing. You can't take black folks nowhere. I tell you, man. But no, look, no. I'm at the point now. Remember, I was telling y'all that the further the season goes along, the more quiet I get, man. I'll leave it to my dogs. I'll leave it to my dogs to handle those who might hate or who might dispel the Lakers. But I'll say this. I'll say this, bro. Now I'm just at a wait and see standpoint because I'm remembering everything. I'm like Santa Claus. You're making the list, checking it twice.
Santa Claus.
I'm like, you know what? Somebody said, "Oh, such and such ain't gonna do this." I'm like, okay, we'll see. Such and such ain't gonna do that. Okay, all right, we'll see. Such and such ain't gonna do this. The Lakers ain't gonna do that. Okay, all right, we'll see. I've heard people go as far as say we ain't making over 30 games. We ain't gonna make it past 30 games. And you know what I said? I didn't get mad. Now, if I was a younger fan, I'd probably be like, "Oh man, how dare you? Man, that's a travesty. That's a miscarriage of justice." But now I'm like, you know what? All right, 30 games, right? Stay right there. Stay right there. Because next June, I want to hear what happens if we win 31 games, if we win 41 games, 51, or whatever the case may be. No, hold on, Beast. Hold on, Beast. Because I'm a Bella. I'm a list to you. I'm a Bella. But I just want to say, I'm just gonna be quiet and let people who are not Laker fans give their predictions because they have the option. They have the ability and authority to do that. So let's just wait and see, y'all. Everybody can speak on what they speak on, not believe in it. So it's cool. So just let them do what they do.
I had a valid reason. I do believe.
Not just you, Bees, but I'm talking in general. I'm talking about in
I
general.
said this the moment that they both said they were playing in the Olympics. Because how long the Olympics been over? 3 weeks?
Yeah, I remember you saying it too.
3.
Yeah, I remember you saying it. I remember you saying that.
If you go back to 2021, when they extended themselves in the summer, what happened that next year?
Yeah, they got injured. Yeah, we didn't do much.
That's all. That's why I would say I'm not saying the Lakers are going to be bad. I'm not saying that at all.
I get what you're saying.
that the injury bug
Mm-hmm.
may be biting them in the butt this year.
Pause.
Now, let's say what if what, because we know AD playing 72 games, 76 games. Man, that
80
was a
games.
80 almost. Well, this year he played 76 games, I believe.
I'm calling it 80 this year.
So, no. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying this year.
Yeah.
He played 70. He gave us 76 games. He was only 6
Yep.
games off from 82.
Mm-hmm.
He said at the beginning of this. He said at the beginning of the season last year that he wanted to play 82. So he was well on his way.
Mm-hmm.
I believe even with the Olympics, because if people are basing the fact that injuries could come about because they just played in the Olympics, if that's the only argument that they have, then I'll say this: what if that's a part of the conditioning? What if he do the same thing this year? LeBron do the same thing this year. If they can both give us over, if that's what I'm saying. See, I'm more apt to lean toward the possibility in a positive light than to put in the we know injuries can happen. Hell, injuries can happen when you just getting up off the couch. You slip on a Lego or something. But I'm under the inclination that let's just see. I hope I'm not banking on it. I'm hoping that they don't have no injuries, of course. Now we could say shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I don't deal in that because I believe too much in the spirit realm, and I believe that what you connect with in mind, you connect with in time. So we keep putting it out there, man. This may happen or this may not happen. We can feel like that, but I'd rather not say it out loud because the universe tend to hear that. And then I just believe that it's bad omen to say that. I would say something like this with the same amount of energy. I would say, well, you know what? AD can give us 68 to 72 games again. LeBron can give us 65 to 70 games again. Let's say that. Now, I don't expect non-Laker fans to say that, but I expect the Laker fans who are Laker fans to actually say that. Don't say what could happen or what might happen because it's happened in the past. Let's say what we would want to happen. We will want them to give us over 65 games. We will want to not come in as a play-in team. We will want to come in top 6 at the very least. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying 4, but I'm also not delusional enough to say there's not going to be other great teams out there. There's a couple teams, that might be ahead of us just now as we speak. So I'm not going to say that we don't have to, that there's nobody out there that we just going to run through people. I don't think anybody in the West is a lockup to run through anybody. I think everybody's got some type of form of competition out there if I'm speaking honestly. But I give us great chances just because of who that guy is. Yeah, he may not be 28, 27, 26 no more, but he can still do what he can do. If he's been doing it this long at this level, I don't think he's going to stop now. He's been playing this great for 21 years, and then all of a sudden, he just forget how to play next year now? No, I don't think so. And as long as we got him on the team, there's always a chance.
He's going to forget how to play. That's not what I'm saying.
No, not you. Not you.
I'm just saying I don't believe they're going to be available for that many games.
But Bees, can't you say that about anybody though? Especially like Kevin Durant, Curry.
You can say that about a lot of players,
but older players though.
Yeah, I mean KD's
about a lot of players.
Yeah.
But see,
all I'm saying is you have to factor that in when you start thinking about expectations.
You definitely do factor that because they will have played extra games if you're looking at it from that standpoint. That is extra games. That is the amount of games that they already played for the regular season, and what they played in the playoffs. The 5 games however many games they played in the playoffs, and then the couple weeks worth of games that they played with minimal rest in the Olympics. So yeah, it's going to play a factor.
You guys remember? You remember how sluggish Austin Reeves was after playing FIBA at the beginning of the season?
He played all 82, right?
To Reeves' chagrin, I should say, Reeves was born sluggish. Well, he can't. He's a white. He's an uncoordinated white boy. He was born sluggish. He came out there. He plays what he plays. Reeves has no ceiling. What he is what he's always going to be. What he always was. He never had any evolution to his game. He is who he is. That's Reeves. We talking about these all-world guys that are still all-world. There's a reason why the squad we had this year for the Olympics, all those guys could be considered all-world, or at least perennial. But what Reeves did in the little FIBA things or whatever he did, that's like throwing a killer bee amongst June bugs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look like me, but y'all don't think.
I'm not talking about his play. I'm talking about the effect that extra play had on him. That's
okay.
all.
Well,
I think all these dudes, and I think when you go back to the bubble in 2020, you saw all 4 of those teams that made it to the finals, to the Western Conference and Eastern Conference finals.
Yeah.
All those teams suffered injuries the next year.
Okay.
Major injuries, and they all had like 70 days before the season started.
Yeah.
When they finished in the bubble.
That's not a lot of time.
No, it's not a lot of time. And so I compare LeBron them playing into August as them playing in the bubble. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'll look at it like this then. Who are the starters on the Olympic team aside from LeBron? Yeah, Steph started, I believe. What was it?
Yeah.
KD started.
I think they all gonna get bit.
I was just getting ready to say that. I was just getting if we're gonna put it on AD and LeBron, they're not the only 2 people that play on the team. Then we got to put it on everybody else who came out to play. Then if that's the case, it's fair game then, because most of those guys are from the West. Anthony Edwards from the West, and guess what? The reigning defending champions. They had 2 players. Well, we could say Jason Tatum didn't play as much as Derek White. They had 2 players. So guess what? Or three Holiday. So if we're looking at it from that standpoint, then guess what? If those 3 dudes go down, that just made the East a little bit easier. So let's keep that. Let's if we're gonna look at it from that standpoint, let's look at everybody that played.
I got no problem. I'm just looking at guys that I've seen fall down playing through there, and especially guys that have injury histories. Like KD.
Yep.
Very high for KD to get hurt. I would say the percentage for Ant-Man is lower, but still there.
Still there.
KD, Booker, all these dudes, right?
Well, let's see. Because we're about what, less than 2 months away now. So now I'm just like I say, as the weeks go by, I'm more like a let's see type thing now. Even when I go to work, I'm hearing they doing it now. They doing it, man. Y'all ain't gonna do it. And then I'm like, bro, you are a Houston Rockets fan talking to me. Do you know how asinine that sounds, bro? Man, y'all ain't gonna do. I said, why are you so focused on what we're gonna do? Why don't y'all focus on what y'all are gonna do? And they said, nah. And I said, okay, you know what? Then they come in each week. They come in, yeah, Major, blah, blah, blah. It's almost like they be looking to get a rise out of me. And I'm like, man, I ain't saying nothing. Oh, he ain't saying nothing. I said, man, because it's almost time. It's almost time. Only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk into work whistling. I want to hear nothing. I'm telling you, the most dangerous person in the world is the most quiet person in the world, man. I'm not saying a word. I'll let y'all fight amongst each other, but I'm not saying nothing. We will see. The people see. Remember, just look at it like this. Everybody's going to get Kryptonians, Amazonians, Green Lantern Corps. They're going to go get the Avengers. They're going to go get the X-Men. They're getting all these players. All these players. You know why? Not for anybody in their perspective of conferences and stuff like that. You know why? I don't care what nobody say. When people say, "Oh man, ain't nobody afraid of LeBron." Everybody is opting to not really play with them. They'd rather play against them, but they got to go jump onto other teams to help them to beat this dude. I still believe that. Nah, I don't want to play with you, because if I play with you, you might take too much of my shine. So let me go over here to bum scratch Arkansas and join their team. And they got Avengers over there. They got Kryptonians over there.
You really think it's that major?
No. I mean, I'll say it like this.
How about if I play with LeBron, I'm gonna be in the poorhouse.
Well. Yeah, they paid him. But see, to be honest with you, from a monetary standpoint, of just looking, if we're looking at business overall, he's worth every penny he's gotten.
Oh, I don't got no problem.
Every penny he gets.
I don't got no problem with what LeBron makes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
been underpaid as far as I'm concerned.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm saying as a free agent that wants to come to the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
you got to take a league minimum in a state that has a state income tax.
Hey, we
So
must do what we must do.
So you would be coming for free essentially. Christian
Uh-huh.
Wood came to this team. I bet he didn't make $1 million last year.
He probably didn't. You know what? I'm gonna be straight up. If it was me, I'm coming over here, bro. That's LeBron. I'm a chance to win. I'm coming over. I'm coming, especially if I already got cheese. If you don't have cheese and you out there looking to get a payday, just light a fire up under you. I encourage those youngsters, man, go somewhere to a place that don't have a LeBron. Small market, but they have enough money to pay you. Man, go get that cheese. But like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years into your career, hey man, go over there and play with a legend. A living the guy. You wasn't born when this guy came into the league. You see how people be looking at this dude, man? Like players has been in the league for 10, 15 years already.
Yeah,
you see, they looking at this dude like, man, I can't believe I actually that this dude is still playing. I was 3 years old when I took the picture with him.
True.
But you forgetting one important fact in this, Major.
What's that?
Man, these niggas is dumb, bro.
They
don't wrap it up. They paying these models all this money, so the money they making is taken from them.
I can't argue that. They are. You know what, man. I don't want to speak bad because I talked about this yesterday too. I used to be one of those dudes that I used to be so against the generation after mine, man. I was like, after Generation X, man, it was just no hope. But then I had to realize
last night.
Yeah, I had to realize. I said, you know what? I got kids that are millennials. I got kids 30 and 32 years old. I can't say that. I can't throw the baby out the bathwater on them because I know them niggas ain't like anybody in their generation.
The whole generation. I'm talking about these brothers that got millions of dollars in this league.
Yeah,
and they can't leave these girls alone. I mean, look at the whole thing Anthony Edwards just went through. Look at the Zion situation.
Yeah, stupid, man. Put a sock on the pickle. You know what I'm talking about? Like, see, look, bro. See, no, that's real talk. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, you listen. I don't care how beautiful a woman is and all of this and all that. Man, when it comes to business, a legacy, you always got to look at it like this. If I got my family, I got my mom and my daddy. Some of these kids still got their parents alive, whatever the case may be. They still got grandparents, people that raised them. That's a permanent. They're always going to be there. Your mother, your father is always going to be your mother and your father. These broads go come and go. You set something up for yourself whereby if you're going to be out there messing around, it ain't nothing to strap up, man, because that 15 to 18 minutes worth of pleasure can lead to a lifetime of pain and you going to the poorhouse.
Hey,
all because you can control yourself.
They lined up waiting to take you to the courthouse.
They waiting to take you. They don't love these young dudes. They ain't trying to. Oh yeah, put a ring on it. Put a ring on it. The same night you put a ring on it, you got to go play a game in another state. She'd call her homeboy from the hood over there in your bed. And guess what? Guess what? You too stupid to think of, hey, man, let me take a DNA test. She might be a 304. Next thing you know, baby ain't even yours. I've seen it happen, bro. I seen it happen.
304. Oh,
yeah. I'm old school. So you gotta think, man. They get this money and they be like, man, let me go on Figueroa.
Yeah.
Like that's not the first thing I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about investments. That's what I was thinking about when I was 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
How can I turn this 100,000 I just acquired into 500,000 and then turn that into 2 million?
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about. But like B said, man, I agree. They don't have that mental fortitude, man. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't blame them. I blame the people that was behind them because the people that were behind them, all they saw was dollar signs. Yeah, go into the league, man. You could jump 45 inches up off the ground. Go into the league. Instead of telling them, hey, what comes with that?
Right.
Great responsibility comes with great money.
That's true.
And if you ain't prepared for it, man, you know what you're gonna have. If you was a bum and you was poor before you got rich, you know what you're gonna be. You're gonna be a rich bum.
Mm.
In your mentality, the way that you think, you're gonna come with that broke mentality, and you gonna have money to support a broke mentality. That's gonna cause you to squander your money.
Hey, they say that more than half of all these athletes end up broke.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's real crazy.
And the reason why is they say because they didn't use their intellectual gifts to make the money. They used their physical gift, right?
Mm-hmm.
They all have physical gifts. And so when the physical gift goes away, they haven't made the provisions to support themselves. So you look at Adrian Peterson, you look at all these dudes, man. I mean, look at Evander Holyfield. How much money he lose?
Man, he lost.
Damn, yeah.
Antoine Walker. What that dude make? Like $250 million?
Yep.
I think so.
Bouncing checks in the casino.
Crazy. Look at it like this. I ask people this question. I say, let's say somebody come to any one of us right now, any one of y'all right now, and say, here, man, here goes $100,000. I'm gonna give you $100,000 right now, up front, if you do this certain thing. You know what I'm saying? Here go $100,000. For those who's never had anywhere near close to that kind of money, any significant amount of money, that's gonna sound like a lot of money to you. So before you even hear what the rest of his conversation was gonna be, you say, "Oh man, I'll take it right now." And he said, "Okay, you have the option to do that. You take 100,000. Okay, for those who didn't take the 100,000 straight up, that 100,000 was a one-time payment. For those who didn't take the 100,000 straight up and elected to hear me finish out what I was going to tell you, I want to offer you guys $80,000 for the rest of your life to do nothing.
Oh, wow.
What are you taking?
I'm taking
100.
Yeah, 80.
But see, you know why people will say 100? Because 100 sounds more than 80, right? But they're not looking at it over time, the big picture. If y'all know anything about hip hop, Boogie Down Productions went through that. KRS-One, Skylar Rock, and all them dudes. Skylar Rock, he had a vision. Skylar Rock, he was saying, "Hey man, don't take that jive deal. Yeah, they're giving you the money right now up front, but we have a chance to get our masters." He's looking into the future, 30, 40, 50 years away from now. They looking at, I want to take this money right now. All them dudes that signed under Boogie Down Productions, all them dudes that signed that jive deal, most of them ain't half as rich as they should be today. Matter of fact, some of them is probably a tier above us. They working at the airport. They working Uber jobs. They working security jobs. They doing regular stuff when they have listened and looked at the bigger picture and not just getting a payday today. They would have had it.
Steve Francis driving a UPS truck, bro.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Damn.
Yep. Hell, I remember one time I was catching a flight. I was going to from LAX to JFK. This was in 99. Guess who I seen working at the airport as a ramp agent, baggage handler?
Who?
Kurt Rambis.
No way.
Yeah. Oh yes, way. This is before he got the job in upper management where he is now.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, Kurt Rambis. But I knew back then. I'm like, you know what? If you don't make those smart, same thing with Orlando Woolridge. Anybody remember Orlando Woolridge?
Yep.
Orlando Woolridge, Hollywood Park Casino, before they built the Intuit Dome and the Ram Stadium and all that.
Yeah.
That would be a Hollywood casino when they had the horses up there, the horse track.
Hey, remember Joe Smith's wife putting it on the internet that she had to start doing OnlyFans?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got to make those investments, man. Make those investments. And damn it, hell, if you don't know how to invest, learn. See, one thing about YouTube now, this YouTube generation, YouTube teach you anything. People up there learning how to cook off YouTube, fix cars off of YouTube, anything. So there's no excuse as to why you should squander your wealth off. There's no excuse as to why you shouldn't be expanding on what you have, or at least go get the knowledge to do so. Get up under somebody, who's going to give you the tools. That's why when I be schooling the youngsters, man, I'll be like, look, this is how it was taught to me. If you ever get your hands on any kind of property, whether it be a fixer-upper or something you ain't got to put much money into, you stay in that place and you pull the equity off that place enough to go. You pull the equity off that place while building it up. Take the money that you get off the equity off and go buy another fixer-upper property. So what? It's a fixer-upper. It's still your property. Now you can fix that one up and rent it out. See, that's how the other races do it. That's how they be owning half blocks in the neighborhoods. It be the same family owning 6-7 houses in the neighborhood. That's what they do. That right there alone is an investment. All they gotta do is go to the mailbox every month, or they have the tenants coming to them, bring them they rent every month. They ain't got to do nothing. All they got to do is just sit down and collect the rent off their properties. If you have commercial property, it's even better. I tell people, man, if you got any type of property, build it up, pull the equity off of it, and go get you another one.
Peace.
That's how everybody else do it. A Jew taught me that. A Jew. And they'll teach you nothing. But see, one thing about them, they'll give you the game. You know why?
Because they trying me when I be up here.
Yeah, see, they'll give you the game, but the reason why they'll give you the game is because they know that they'll make more money off you. They'll say, you know what, man, you got the potential. You got a money making potential. I could give you 50,000 because I know I'm gonna make 100,000 off you. So they'll give you the game if they know that you're inclined. They'll give it to you. Yo. So yeah.
So we mixing Marvel and DC now. I heard that earlier. We're mixing Marvel and DC now.
That was just me being funny.
Okay. Because I was about to fry you.
Nah. Fry me on comics.
Oh, come on now. When do you think the Avengers is ever gonna call the Green Lantern Corps?
No. Oh, you think I didn't know that? You think I don't know my universes? Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
No, that was just me. No, that was just me using examples of different powerful groups of members coming together. I was putting that as an example for a sports team, how they getting all these different players and stuff. So I use those. I use comic references, but I know which groups belong in which universes. I'm too old not to know that. I'm too old not to know that.
I was about to say, y'all constantly kill me with the little tickets and little stuff that I might not know.
No. That's nah. But I don't want to get too far off into that. This this still is it's basically basketball talk. Now that somebody else has come up, Joe had posed a series of questions up here as it relates to the Lakers and just centered around the team, and Joe has those questions. So since you just came up here, you can give your take on it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in order if you want to give your take in order. That's cool.
Go ahead, bro. Floor is yours.
Thank you.
He's still here.
Hey, dude, come off of mic. Come off of mute.
What a question, Joe.
All right. So the first one, who do you think is going to be the team MVP?
Austin Reeves.
Knock it off.
You for
Wait
real?
a minute. Hold up.
No, it's his take. Let him go ahead. Let him go ahead.
Okay.
Let him go ahead.
Why you think Austin Reeves?
Because the Lakers need more explosive guard play, and I think he's going to be the one to do it. Because everybody want him. Why they want him?
Hey, wait. Before we go forward, Joe. Hey, you that Clipper fan dude, ain't you?
That's what it sounds like.
You the Clipper fan, right? Hello. Hello?
I'm here. Yeah.
You the Clipper fan, right?
Yeah, my background might be windy. That's why I was going on and off of mute.
Oh, okay. So your take don't mean anything, but just for entertainment purposes, we'll hear you out. Go ahead, Joe. Carry on.
All right. So who do you think is going to be the best perimeter defender?
Rui.
You said who? Who?
He said Rui.
What the
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh,
The best defender in totality. Who do you think it's going to be?
AD.
Okay.
That's the first one you said.
okay, you saving yourself on that one. Shit.
Oh, man.
We agree with that one.
The best shooter.
It need to be D'Lo.
Okay,
Yeah,
you saving
we
yourself.
kind of agree with that. Yeah.
The sixth man of the year for our team.
D'Lo is the best shooter.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
Hey.
Oh, you got some noise.
Who mic is that? Yeah.
I ain't lying.
All right, so the best sixth man. I mean, not the best sixth man, but the sixth man of the year for our team.
You better choose what you say wisely. You say the wrong thing, I'm out of here.
You better cook if you don't. And you reckon we ain't gonna back to you.
Come on now, we waiting. Do.
It's gonna be Jaden Hood Shafino.
What the?
Bees. Stop playing, man.
Hey, don't give him no help.
Y'all almost made me drop my banana pudding, man.
Damn, where you go?
Hey, come on, man. Time is money.
He's still there, but he ain't talking.
See, this is what Clipper fans do, man. That's how their season gonna be. Quiet.
Mic check. He's still there, but he ain't talking.
Nah, he was trolling though.
He on mute, bro. He may be talking, he just on mute.
Hey, bro, man, come off of mute, man.
KSPN.
We want to hear your last. We want to hear your
Simple
last
ass people, bro. Tell you
before you get cooked like brisket.
Louis, you like you some brisket, don't you?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Brisket fire. Hey, it's fire, man.
Brisket is a bomb. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm talking about that 13-hour slow roast, slow smoke.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's good.
Man, where you just pick it up and it just break apart. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh man, on a Kaiser roll. Oh man. Let me talk about food. I'm sorry, bro. Hey man, you back?
No, he broke out.
He dipped out.
Scary.
So what did he say anyway?
He said the best perimeter defender is going to be Rui.
And then the one before that, he said it was.
He said Austin Reeves is gonna be what did he say?
The team MVP.
Team MVP, yeah. Austin Reeves. See, you know what he was doing? He was projecting. See, he wants those things to happen because he knows that if those things were to happen, we wouldn't go very far.
Nope.
That's why he wants those things that he wants. Rui's horrible at defense. He knows that.
Oh man,
he's banking on Rui defending somebody.
Hey, you see why he left, right? Because he know he was gonna get cooked on the first two questions.
He's about to get, he come up here with that comic stuff. I'm like, no, don't deflect. No, let's get back to basketball. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm about to shut it down, guys.
Maybe the comic stuff was all he had, Major.
Yeah, and he tried to cook me on that, and I still turned it around on him. Like, well, you don't know who you talking to up here when it comes to that. But anyway, go ahead, Joe. Take it away, man.
Yeah, I'm about to shut it down, guys. But
All right,
Hi, B.
I appreciate you guys for coming up here, giving y'all takes as always, as usual.
No problem. No problem.
Hopefully we get some more Laker news, more Exhibit 10s out here.
Oh,
But in the
facts.
meantime, I hope y'all stay safe and enjoy the rest of y'all week. And look for
Man.
another show tomorrow for DJ too.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Peace and blessings,
Yeah.
man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Support Lakers at 5 and all the family members that surround it, y'all. Peace and blessings, man.
Yep.
All right, be safe, y'all.
Yep.